Alrighty, in this updated video, we're going to talk about how to create an account and reserve a domain at GoDaddy.com. They're one of the biggest registrars on the planet, and I'm comfortable with them. And one huge advantage is that I have an account, so you can delegate access to me, which is handy for me managing your site for you. Someday I'll probably switch over to another provider, but for now, that's where we are. Now, to be clear, I only recommend GoDaddy for registering your domain name. I do not recommend them for hosting in March of 2023 when I'm recording this video, because GoDaddy has moved to charging a lot of money for things that are free from other service providers. So just for domains. So here we are, GoDaddy.com. First thing you want to do is sign in. So click the drop down and create an account. Excuse me. Okay, so you can sign in with social media. I don't like that. I always choose email. It's just easier. So fill in your information and click create account, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm going to go and log in because I have an account. Okay, so I am now logging in. These are my services. So once you get in and you have an account, you need to go to, let's see, renewals and billing. And the really cool thing about GoDaddy is that you can put in a payment method. So please add a payment method, okay? Then go to account settings and you can choose delegate access. And you can invite me to access your account. So you put in my name and my email and you give me control. If I could have products and domains or just domains only, that's great. I don't need purchase because I don't need to be dealing with your billing. However, if you want me to purchase your domain name for you and you've added your payment profile, then yes, you need to give me that level. So it's up to you, but I'm not asking for access. If you do give me access, let me hop back to that for a second. Let's see, name, billing. All I would be able to see is the last 4 digits, etc. I could not get your entire credit card number. So, that's handy. Okay, so let's see. All right, so once you have done that, then my products, search for a new domain. So I'm going to say I want, what's a good domain? New website now. Okay, search. So newwebsitenow.com is available for the mere price of $2,195 plus another $19.99 a year. So we're not really interested in that. I could do newwebsitenow.org for $10 a year. Okay. You can also get .co, .us, and .info, all 3 of them, for $14.85. If I do newwebsitesnow.com, so one little change, it's a penny. And so on. So you see, you get all these choices. So let's say I want this one. I don't want to talk to them. Go away. Thank you. Okay, so let's put it in the shopping cart because I want to show you the cart. Alrighty, so I can choose privacy protection for $9.99 a year. Not cool. Ultimate, or do the free. So that's nice. I like free. Free is good. I don't want to start my website for free, so I'm going to uncheck that. I don't want Microsoft anything because I already have it. So that's all good. Let's continue. And it's when you get to the cart. Yeah, see, look, I said I wanted a website. It was a penny, and they're charging me $47.25 because you see over here on the left, they've set up the registration for 5 years. And if I switch down to 1 year, takes a minute to refresh. There we go. Now all of a sudden I'm spending $9. And let's say 2 years just for kicks. because $18.90. So for 2 years, I'm getting it, and for about the same price. So it's very important to experiment with that. They always default to the 5 years, and it's always the most expensive. I don't know why. And yeah, it'll renew in March for 79 cents a month, or $18.90 a year, or $18.90 total, probably for 2 more years. If you go with the 5 year, that can actually boost you with Google a little bit, because they look at how long are you planning to keep this site. And if you've paid for 5 years, that gives you a little bit of authority. But I generally stick with either 1 or 2 year term and just let the domain age. So if I buy this today, 5 years from now, the domain is 5 years old and it has authority that way. So that's how I do it. But anyways, once you've chosen your domain, and you don't need the add-ons. They might, they might go ahead and tell you, you can have backups and whatever. You don't need it, because you're going to get backups already included in your website, because I have that set up at no cost to you. So yeah, but when you're ready, you go through the payment process, and that is it. But that is how you choose a domain name on GoDaddy. Now, allow me, let's see, I want to get rid of this because I don't want this. Allow me to point out that when you search for a domain, it could potentially get snatched, because there are people who buy and sell domains, and they keep an eye on what searches. So if you find one that you like, I strongly suggest you snap it up right away before someone else. I have had websites gone away. I had a client, for example, let's see, who had fredspizza.com. I think that was it. And yeah, he had it. It expired, and for some reason now it's almost $3,000 to buy it. But he had it, and they decided it was a premium domain, and now you have to pay a ridiculous amount of money. So yeah, you have to be really careful with that. So when you set out to do your search and get your domain, really best to do this all in one. So go ahead, do your search, make your decision, and buy. Domains are not expensive, anywhere from a penny, as you saw, on up. It depends on the 3 letters at the end, the extension. So if you have .com, .org, .net, that's fine. There are so many extensions. .inc, .online, .club, .store. You can do Fred's .pizza. There's so many. .biz. And those are all accepted. It used to be you had to have .com, but there's so many now. You can do whatever you want. So yeah, search, buy, and delegate access to me so that I can set it up, because I need to connect it to your hosting. And then we're good to go with your website.